Hey guys, welcome back to Random and Proud. I'm Renee. Um, Josephine's at work today, so it's just me today. As I'm working on making turkey soup for my grandparents and other people. Um, so, as I've already started, which I'm grateful that I had already started before I started this video, the onions were so strong that my eyes were so burning that I'm glad I didn't start the video then. But I had some green onions from our neighbor. They were really big too. Really, I cut them all up. I used scissors to cut it, and now I'm cutting the turkey to put in. So when I cut the turkey's already cooked. It's from Thanksgiving. We freeze it all, and then we either make soup or stir fries or wraps or whatever. I use scissors for this too, so it cuts really fast and easy. And it cuts nice, just like this. Comes out perfect. Nice sizes. No big chunks. Easy to eat. Not that my grandparents don't have teeth, but also I thought about giving some to the neighbor as he's going through what he's going through, and he's having a hard time swallowing. So, and no, it's not COVID. It's his personal business. I'm not going to share that. But this will help him out. He'll be able to swallow it, and anybody else that we basically we just make food and try and help people out, our family, our friends. You know, that's what we do. And like Josephine said in the last video, we're trying to clean out the freezer a little bit too to be able to get some more meats and stuff like that. Do some more cooking at home, especially with it cold out. Any heat into the apartment helps, right? Less hydro. So it gets pretty warm in here when we use the oven and stuff, and even when we use the stove top. But today I'm using the crock pot. Um, I'm not sure if you're going to see me put in the noodles later or not, as I do have a busy day. So I'm going to be making this soup, and then I'm going to be headed out to buy uh, some new magnets. There's a place that has them on sale, and it's a whole kit. It comes with a grappling hook. So I thought maybe I'll grab a couple for the price, and it helps us out there. If we ever lose one, we have a backup. Pray we never lose one. We already lost one once. I don't want to get into the habit of it. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap hobby, but if you take care of them, you know, don't lose them. They'll last you a while anyway. Um, she had bagged the turkey into portions. She took 2 bags out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use both bags, as it does have a lot in it. Um, I may just make even more soup tomorrow. And what I do is, after it cools down, I container it all separately into portions. So when I bring it to my grandparents, they'll have like 3 containers of turkey soup. That's for one of each of them, and then my Uncle Roger as well, as my Uncle Roger lives there with them, which I'm really thankful for, because then they're not alone, and Not that my family, you know, we don't all come together and check in on them and stuff, but it's nice just knowing he's around just in case. So yeah, that should be more than enough turkey. I'll show you. This should be more than enough turkey for this. So I just might make another soup tomorrow or stir fry. The reason why turkey stir fry, like it's healthy, right? It's turkey's good. It's lean, you know. So next we got the turkey. I'm just gonna clean this off, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm all set back up. Okay, so now for the carrots. Just gonna obviously cut the ends off. As I said, I have a busy day today. I'm so behind on getting the Christmas stuff out of storage. I haven't got the tree out yet. We got the lights up yesterday. All the lights are out. I'm not sure if my landlord wants me to put lights on the other side. I'm going to find that out today, and if she does, then I have to go buy those, and yeah, so then I'll probably have to put those up on that side as well. And like I said, get all the decorations, the Christmas tree. She usually puts up the Christmas tree. I get annoyed with the whole bending of the branches, and so once she does that, then I either decorate it or she helps me decorate it. We do it together. I more like to do it together as like a tradition of our own. But if she doesn't want to do it, I will do it. So I think I have enough carrots to get me through, so I'm going to peel them and get back to you. Okay, carrots are washed and peeled. I use this. It can go a lot faster. It's about to get real noisy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it while I cut the carrots. Okay, and I'm back. You don't know it, but I took a little intermission. As Josephine came up with lunch, she brought my lunch, which was pasta. So, like a true tremblay, I devoured and got into that. Well, I wouldn't say devoured. I didn't. There's no way I could fit it all. But I definitely tore into it pretty good. Well, it was still hot. The luxuries that we get from her loving boss. So now I'm going to do the celery. Just cut off the top here. Bottom. I usually cut these into 3. Just whatever I don't use, I end up nibbling on later. Toss those in the strainer to wash them. I really love using the ends for soup and my chili and that. Some of these white ones I eat because I only eat the white. like my grandpa. Okay, so that's all done. I'm going to wash the celery and a cutting board and get cutting that up. Okay, so celery's washed. I just have to cut. A lot of carrots, I know, but we didn't have many carrots left, so I just decided to use them all up, and I'll buy more. So, oh, I wanted to show you a hand towel here. Let the beat drop. Okay, yeah, we get it, Frank. Hello, hello, hello. It's always got to be the highlight of everything. Sorry about the mess up there of the overstock. We like to have a lot of chips in the house. Never know when somebody's gonna pop over. A lot of time we make nachos for dinner. If we have hamburgers and we don't want really anything heavy, we just have some chips with it. I try and eat the healthiest chips I can. So I'm just going to cut up this celery. Doesn't have to be, you know, really small, as it's going to soften anyway. But I'll be keeping it in the crock pot on low while I head to Windsor and go buy that magnet. And then I'll be coming back and doing all the Christmas stuff. Fun. I was never a person that really liked Christmas. I mean, I've lost a lot of loved ones around Christmas, so it's never been the highlight of the year for me. Usually the highlight of the year for me is spring. Though I don't like that the snakes are back out but in the spring, but I do love my trip up north, May long weekends, to go fishing. We go and we have like a family derby, fishing derby type thing for the biggest and most fish. We get pretty competitive, us Tremblays, and it's a good time. We have a great time. Pike fishing. It's always pike we're usually going for. They put up one hell of a fight and just gets our adrenaline going, and we love it. My father's a hunter. I'm not a hunter. I can't kill an innocent animal for the life of me. I did try when I was younger to go with them. I believe we went rabbit hunting, and I had to carry the rabbit, and it was in that moment that I realized, you know what, this isn't for me. And I have really good aim and everything. Like, I'm sniper shot, bow, gun, but it's not in me to kill an innocent animal. A snake, that's a different story. I'd want to get C4 and blow the son of a gun up, but it's not in the law, you know. So I usually just take off running. which is embarrassing in itself. I hate that I'm so afraid of snakes, but it's not something I can seem to get over. I've tried really hard, and I just don't like them. Just like people. I'm not really a fan of people, babies, animals, you know, young children, innocents, yes, but let's face it, folks, there's a lot of not so nice people out there, and I'm not a fan, and I find them to be just like snakes. So I choose my crowd, my crew, wisely. When I have snakes in the grass, I get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? As if I had a house. I would want to snake-proof my house, because if I ever seen one, I'd want to catch my house on fire and take off like a shot out of hell, but they're just not, I'm not a fan. I'd rather come across a bear or a wolf than a snake, to be honest. I mean, with a bear, I mean, I always have candy or something in my pocket. You know, I'm out to make a friend. But there's no making a friend with a snake, for sure. They can't be trusted. So, on that note, I just keep my distance away from areas. There was a time we were in LaSalle, and we were going to go magnet fishing at the spot. And Josephine happened to look up, and she noticed that there was a sign, and it said, "Endangered rattlesnakes beware." And it was just like, you know what? I'll pass this one up. I'll come back in the wintertime. I'm not going anywhere near there. I don't do snakes, let alone rattlesnakes. A little tip for you. Not too many people know this. If you are allergic to penicillin and you get bit by a rattlesnake, you do not have much time, as penicillin is made from rattlesnake venom. This I learned, and I've had my close call once, and it was enough for me. Thank God he didn't know I was there, because stupid me ran, which is the worst thing you could do. You really don't, if they know you're there, you don't have time to run. Do not run. Stand still. Do not move. Because either wait until they go away or wait till somebody saves you. Because it takes them a half a second to bite you. And they can spring up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't take your chances. Don't mess with them. You know, I don't want to say don't kill them, because I really want to, but you can't. They're endangered. They're protected. It's not the proper thing to do. I guess my aunt up north had come across one, and she said it was the biggest one she had ever seen. Big guy. So for being endangered, he was awful old and big. So he's living life well, and hopefully he doesn't come back around when I get up there, because I tend to, they sense fear, you know, and I just don't like to take that chance. So, back to the suit. I'm almost finished trimming here. Well, cutting, trimming. They used to be in plastic, so I always say trimming instead of cutting. I got out of plastics years ago. I miss it, but unfortunately, it's not the safest for women, especially. It's not good in general, but women have a higher rate of getting melanoma from working in plastics, as I've lost my best friend to melanoma. which we worked in plastics for years side by side, and it's unfortunate that she was the one that got sick, and I miss her dearly. Okay, so that's done. Next step. Okay, so I did add a little bit more turkey because I did have a lot of veggie. I mean, you can add as much of everything as you want and whatever you want. This is just the way I do it. Does not want me to add the noodles until she gets home from work, as she doesn't want the noodles to be too mushy. So I'll let her handle that, and I'll show you after. I use a little bit of chicken base here, a couple of tablespoons to 4 cups. Now I generally use hot water as it'll mix faster. This time I was in a hurry. I'll have to see if 4 cups is enough. If not, I have to add more. I mean, it'll mix in the soup anyways, but I generally like to have it mixed really good before I put it in. Pour that in. Yeah, definitely need more. Yeah. Barely touches it. Let's see. Definitely need a lot more. So like 4 cups. I mean, I don't get all particular about, I like to use heaping spoons. Put that on the list. Get the water. This time I used hot water. As you can see, it's nicely mixed this time. Smells good. Put this on low, as it's the afternoon, and really this isn't what we're having for dinner. I'm just kind of cooking it. But knowing Josephine, she'll probably eat some along with dinner. She's got that Italian appetite. I got my mother and my Grandma Tremblay's appetite, so don't eat as much as she does. Half the time I'm so busy I don't even think about food. I'll forget to eat half the time. Like this morning I forgot to take my pills, and I remembered this afternoon. If she didn't bring up my lunch, I probably wouldn't eat, so I generally eat once a day. I know it's bad, but it's how I've always been. I eat when I'm hungry. That's it. I don't eat because I have to eat. I just eat when I'm hungry. Okay, so I could definitely get away with probably another 2 cups. So The noodles are gonna be like really small. It's not, I'll show you here. So it looks like rice, but it's not rice. It's actually noodle. And that's what we're using today. Why? Because we already have it and needs to be used up. So normally I'll just use whatever noodle needs to be used up. I mean, of course not if it's penne, but spirals, bow ties, whatever. Whatever's there. Better to use something up than to have it go to waste, is what I say. So, now I have to clean my stove again, because I was working on it and made a mess. Put this back. Okay, so we'll show you. And here it is. Like I said, those noodles are like next to nothing, so it's really not gonna, if anything, it'll come up to about here. So it'll be perfect. But it'll be a nice hearty soup for everybody that needs it. I mean, I'm sure I'll have a bowl too, but yeah, that's it. Stir it around. I've got everything I want in there. Green onions, celery, carrot, turkey. And I have this on low. So I'm just gonna leave it. When Josephine gets home, she'll add the noodles. I'll get back to you then. So we're trying to make videos as we can. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share. Sharing is caring. And hit that notification bell to be notified of new videos every time they're uploaded. And I hope you enjoy. I know we will. And hopefully my grandparents will too. Not that they can't get around, but at 90 years old, you know, I'm old enough now. I can help out my grandparents, whether they like it or not. You know, they don't want us to always go through the trouble, but you know what? It makes us feel good, and we know they're eating healthy, and that's the main thing, right? Love your family. Take care of your family. That's the most important thing. You know, in life, money and work is supposed to be your number one things. It's not. Like, people are forgetting. And in these times, you should know, you should have learned that nobody lives forever. Tell everybody you love them every single day. If they don't like it, those aren't the right people in your life. Okay? Tell them every day that you love them, because one day they're not going to be there. And you're going to live with regret. And in times I have. I love my family and my friends deeply, and they love me back. And if they can't say I love you, then that's their problem. Feel good to know that you said it and that they know. And on that note, keep smiling. Okay? The days are tough. You know, laughter. You don't know what somebody else is going through. Always show a smile. Always show, you know, be humble. Be humble. If you see somebody who needs a hug, give them a hug. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't cost a thing. Love your family. Love your friends. On that note, I'll get back to you when the noodles are in, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Hello everybody, I'm back. um, Renee, as you know, made the turkey soup. Um, but we went out for some shopping and we just came back. So what I did, the crock pot is still really hot. So what you just need to do is practically throw the noodles in. I use, those are called the semi di melone in Italian. They look like seeds. I put them in a Ziploc bag. But of course you can use any kind of noodles you like. And they cook really fast. So what I do, I just practically shut off the crock pot because it's still really hot, and I put in the noodles, and they're gonna just cook in there. You don't need to really boil them or put another pot with more water and everything. Just throw your noodles in there and just let it sit a little bit, and with the hot temperature of the crock pot, they're gonna cook properly. So that's it.
I forgot to add parsley.
It's fine.
I don't know how I forgot, but anyways, the seasoning that I put in, the stock that I put in has it in it anyways, but we have fresh...
always add it last minute.
Yeah, we have fresh parsley still growing outside. Don't ask me how with it as cold as it is. But I may just, when I go out for a dirty cigarette, I may just cut a little bit of it up and put it in there. And that's it. That's it.
Sorry for my hair. I'm still a messy girl here. I still have to take a shower and everything. But it's okay. You enjoy your meal.
If they make it.
If you make it. If not, call me. I'll make it for you.
There you have it. Okay, guys. Catch you on the next one.